Welcome, sir, ma'am, to Coffee and Catch Up with Indian Jeweler. Thank you so much for joining us. What did you do in that lockdown period? Like, in terms of making some decisions so that when you open, you would be more, stronger to face the realities.
I think some part of it she would like to say.
Sure.
Initially, it was very hard accepting that we are just in the house, plus the responsibility of running a house without how to manage essentials through online. That was the most important thing for me.
Yeah.
Then I thought that we need to do something to make life more meaningful. So we thought we do things that we could never do earlier. So meditation shuru kiya. Then one very important thing that we learned a lot of things from these webinars also. A lot of things, interesting things learned. And one thing that Ravi and I made a very conscious effort was to be in touch with our staff all the time. We were interacting with them, and then we organized webinars for their training as well. So, for staff training, and we had professional trainers for them to train the staff so that they were also in the loop and in connect with the work. ये ना हो कि इस lockdown में they get totally unfocused.
So, what was your expectation before you opened the showroom? Then what was the reality?
In fact, the reality and the actual footfalls were quite matching during the first few days.
Yes.
And it was actually, very interesting that sometimes, you were very apprehensive also. And of course, there will be a lot of liquidity issues even with the customers. But it was not as bad as
Honestly,
it was expected. In fact, on a scale of 10, I would say that the response has been about 7 or 8, that way. Like that we are getting, say, about initially, say, first 3-4 turns of opening, we were getting as customers. So because we talk it in groups of it, they may come in twos or they may come in 3s or 4s, whatever. So there was a footfall of maybe 10 customers. Now there is much more than that.
What is the kind of jewelry that they are buying?
Mostly, they are buying the lighter range of jewelry, and they are focused buyers now. So they know that what they want now. They are coming there, buying it and going back. At least there's some requirements pending for their weddings also. So that's what they're trying to complete also.
You have also bought a lot of bridal range. I'm sure you have a lot of heavy sets. Now, how long do you see this going on? Like, when do you think the demand for heavy pieces will come back?
I think this should come closer to Diwali, I feel. I mean, That's what my feeling is, because November se shaadiyon ka season shuru hoga, right? So once the wedding season starts and then the urban wedding season starts, then I think will be the demand for these pieces.
And we also expect that COVID thing will go down.
It should subside by then.
There are so many challenges right now. But as a jeweler, what is of utmost priority for you at this point?
Multiple things, Priority, of course, first and foremost is safety of our staff. So we are ensuring that all the SOPs are being followed very, very, very strictly. Sanitization. We've got masks made for customers if they walk in without a mask, so we give them our own mask, and of course sanitization of the hands and everything. Sanitization of counters once a customer goes. So that's of course the priority. Plus also priority is that whichever customer walks in, it should actually culminate into a sale. Yes, that's very important. Yeah. And a very personal connect with the customers.
Yeah. Bombay is, at least 80% of Bombay is shut. Manufacturers are working, but not in the fullest capacity. And we don't know the future because it's the cases are only increasing. I mean, we
are aware of it.
And it is the manufacturing hub. Now, on the one end, people are saying, we have so much inventory right now, we just want to clear this and then order for fresh stock. But then some people are saying, no, Bombay has to open for us to regulate the business, because customers are coming asking for, even something like a repair, we have to send it back to Bombay and get it. So how important is it for you for Bombay to, open?
For us, Bombay, Calcutta, Jaipur, they're all the hubs of jewelry manufacturing, and Bombay is important. There's no doubt about it. Thing is this, that lockdown stage, it was all of a sudden, so we were properly stocked.
As all of them have told you previously, everybody is very well stocked.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what is happening is that at the moment, as I have said, that it's not a very big sale happening every day. It's some sales happening every day, which is keeping us happy and surviving. So it's like that demands will come, maybe that it will take a little bit more time, and by that time maybe Bombay will also open up.
Okay. This is for a lot of us, this pandemic has taught us so many lessons. To slow down, not business. Yes, it's important, but it's not everything. We've spent a lot of time with family. We've cherished relationships. What are like the biggest learnings for you, and how do you think you will change your approach?
You speak now.
This small organism has changed the approach for many people. And in fact, the first thing that you realize is that how many things or how much do you require to survive. So that was probably the first thought, And then still, it's finally I would say that things will settle down. And
this too shall pass.
Whatever learning lessons are there, maybe it's a patience.
You'll have to reinvent.
The thing is that there's so many other things like that. The staff is there.
Yeah.
They are dependent on you. You have to start working to support them also.
We've spoken to retailers, we've spoken to manufacturers about this. Retailers are saying 2 months we were in a lockdown. For us also it was so difficult. Now, because it's starting slowly, we are just opening up, our cash flows, and we are paying up, for the stocks that we have bought. Manufacturers saying we are not able to pay our artisans, So this is a vicious cycle. So how are you approaching this issue?
Well, there's only one sentence to approach this, and that is that you support me and I support you. It's a mutually supporting industry. It's a mutually supporting setup. See, manufacturing setup is being supported by us, and we are supported by them. This is the spirit. If you work with that, we have already started making payments to our manufacturers.
Yeah.
In a limited way. It's not in the biggest of the ways, but that it's not absolutely not totally normal yet. But let's hope that it will become normal, and at least there should be enough cash with everybody, that they should be able to pay their dues and salaries to all their employees so that we can retain them. There has been such big, migration drive for all the workers, from all over India, which has been very sad. Now it's the time to do something about it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do anything about it, then it will result in further hardships for all of us.
Sure.
And, I think that this will work. The thing that I've said, that we have to support them, and they will support us.
And then God is there to help everybody.
This is one question I have to ask. Is coffee and catch-up hai? Do you like coffee, or are you more tea people?
I love coffee.
You love coffee. What kind of coffee do you like?
Black coffee. Any amount of
black coffee. Oh, great. That's good to hear. And what about you, sir?
I'll have the normal coffee, and I'm just coming to your office down there just now.
We'll have a cup of coffee with our masks on.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. All the best, and please stay safe.
Thanks,
Vijaya.
And same
it was
to
really
you.
nice.
Stay safe.
And I wish you all the best, and all the jewelers, all our community, wish them all the best.